My name is Tara, and thank you for visiting my YouTube channel at Inspirational One with Tara. And today we'll be doing a love reading for Capricorn. Hello, you Capricorns out there. And what do we know about the sign Capricorn, ruled by Saturn? Capricorns are very ambitious. They can be conservative, disciplined, yet methodical, yet persevering, responsible. Capricorns are good people. Good people, Capricorn. So we'll be doing Capricorn and love. And we'll see what Spirit has to say, or will say, in regards to love. Okay? Today I'll be using the John Holland Tarot. And let's see what type of messages come out of the John Holland Tarot. Let's see what Spirit says. Okay, let's see. Now this will be a general love reading. So this could be love all around. Could be something you're going through with family, a partner, relationship, all across the board. I'll see which direction this reading will go in, because as you know, we never know. So let's see what direction and what messages come out of this reading. Okay. Transformation. That's the message that will start out. This will be the past, present, and future. We'll start out. And we begin with transformation. And this is the Death card in the tarot. The number 13. The number 13. Well, automatically I know transformation. This is something I always say, it's an old chapter closing and a new chapter beginning. This is something that maybe have entered out of your life, but Spirit speaks of a new beginning. And this is something, the word change comes to Spirit. Change. Shedding off the old skin. And now having that newness come there. That newness arise. If I'm describing this right. As I see it in Spirit. Shedding off the old. It's like a butterfly. That's the word. The butterfly energy. Bringing into transformation. And you see change. Change. Shedding off the old and walking into the newness of your journey. The newness of life. So Capricorn, there's a new beginning for you. There's a new beginning for you. Something is in the making. Something is changing. Okay? Something is shifting the direction in love. This could be an old relationship that you've been. It could be a relationship that might have recently ended. Possibly. But you're about to walk into something new when I see this card of transformation. So overall, it's speaking and describing about change that you're going through. Change. Now, if you've just recently broke up with someone, gotten out of a relationship. Okay? And you're kind of wondering, what's now? And it seems as though it could be a relationship that's been long term as well. And you're saying, what now? Okay? Spirit says that change is coming. You're going through a change. Okay? Or you can be entering into a new stage of your relationship. Okay? So let's see what the future holds. This tells me about new beginnings, new starts, second chances, all of that. So let's see what the present holds and what Spirit is saying in regards to the present. And we have the shadow. The shadow. And this is the moon, I believe. It's the moon. It represents the moon in the tarot. The shadow. So we have transformation. And we have the shadow. And with the moon, look at this. Let me make sure that this is the moon, because I'm seeing this man here holding this. Looks like a spiritual rod. I just want to make sure that this is the moon I'm looking at. The moon. Yes, it is. Okay. He looks more like a priest. Okay. So we have the moon here. It speaks of intuition, intuitiveness. So we have two major arcanas here. We have the shadow card and we have the transformation card. So definitely starting a new chapter, starting a new beginning, stepping into your fullness, okay? You know, what this tells me, that intuitively, is that something may have ended, or this may be a relationship that may have ended, but you're not clear on the direction you would like to go in. You may not see your way clearly. So we're dealing with the moon energy. And you may not physically see the direction you're going in, but intuitively, you kind of feel the direction you're going in, if you can understand that. Okay? You're kind of also okay, so also you're kind of putting your shadow self, okay, because we have the person looking at his shadow. So as if your shadow self is kind of dimmed out, but your true self is becoming more clear. Okay? And I get a sense that with this transformation, You have reached a certain level in your life that you're able to be who you are. You're able to be your real self, not your shadow self, but to express yourself freely. Spirit tells me about liberation, and you're able to feel liberated. Okay? You might have been in a situation that you felt to a point you didn't feel so liberated or so free, or you can freely be yourself. This could be a relationship that you just couldn't be yourself. You had to constantly walk on eggshells. But now you're to a point that if you're coming out of this relationship, it has brought you a sense of liberation and a sense that you can walk in your fullness of who you truly are. It could be a relationship that you were always getting criticized of who you were or who you are, and nitpicking. You're not this, you're not that. Why don't you be this? Why don't you do that? And you just couldn't be yourself. And you might have been walking in someone else's shadow, or might have been trying to be what someone else wanted you to be. But it seems as though that part has kind of entered out of your life. Or if it's, like I said, if it's a relationship you're coming out of, now you feel a sense of liberation. And now you're trying to find who you are. Okay? Intuitively, you know. But it seems as though you need a bit more clarity on which direction you should go in. All right? Which direction you should go in on this journey that you're on. And with the moon, we have things that are hidden. But as I say it, and as I see it in spirit, I see you're kind of coming out of a situation, needing more clarity, and needing to see your way clearly. And it seems as though you could be still in the situation, but you're gradually experiencing change because the relationship is changing. And it seems as though you could be teetering at the edge of the relationship here. And you're about to gradually, there's a change here. And now you're coming into a place where that you have to utilize your intuition. Okay? And you have to also go by your spirit guides just as well. Because I see this guy here and he looks very spiritual. So whatever your spirituality is, whatever you do, because you can't see your way too clearly in this matter during this change that you're in, because the light is not fully on. It's a dim light and you can see a little bit, but you may not be able to see totally on this journey you're in. But it seems as though I see intuition here. Follow your inner self on this journey that you're on in regards to relationship. You may not still be able to see your way clearly, but you are in the process of change. But also follow your spirit guides, whatever you do spiritually to connect you intuitively. Do that. Do that to see your way through with the moon. Okay? So let me go further and see what Spirit says about the future of this. It's a bit dark. I'm in a different location, so hopefully you can see that. Hopefully, put that there. You can see that. And we have the power. We have power, which is strength in the tarot. We have the strength card. A man here, part lion, part man. The strength of the lion. The strength of the lion. So what I'm seeing here, and you know, this is all major arcana cards here. So this is a strong emphasis in this love reading about change, about coming out of something that you were in. I also hear Spirit says being independent too. Being independent, feeling liberated, but you're not quite sure. You're a little bit confused on your direction. So the message here overall, it seems as though that you're going through a process of change. Something has ended. It could be a relationship that has ended, because we have the death card here, which is transformation. So something has ended, but where there's an ending, there's a new beginning. So this is behind you. So now you're walking into your new beginning. And we're faced with the moon energy here. So it tells me that you clearly don't see your way. You clearly may not see your way completely, but there is a glimmer of light on your path. And it seems as though there's a struggle within yourself, because it appears that you once were so, and I get a sense it's a relationship that you were trying to please the other person so much to the point that you weren't being yourself, your true self. But now it seems as though that the doors may have closed on that relationship, may have, or may getting to a point that it closed, depending on where you're at. And now you're kind of standing on your own. And it seems as though you really was very attached to this individual. Could have been dependent to a certain extent. And now you found that really the rug sort of like was taken right from under you. Caused the relationship to come to an end. And now you're trying to find who you are. But Spirit says go on your intuition. Intuitively, you may know, you may feel a certain way, but you don't completely see the full picture. But now you come to strength. And it seems as though that you will have great strength, if you were concerned about being strong, or will you be strong, or will you be capable of moving forward from that relationship, might have broken up, might have ended. Now you're concerned about moving on your own. And you're wondering, do you have the strength to go forward? You're wondering if you have the strength to move on. And like I said, I'm picking up in spirit that someone who you were with, you were trying to please, you were actually trying to be who they wanted you to be, and found out the rug was taken right from under you, and now you're questioning who you are, and do you have the strength to move forward? And it seems as though you're going to be, in the future, you're going to be able to find your true self and be able to walk with great strength, because there was lessons that you learned. You were on a journey, or you are on a journey, and there's lessons that you will learn from this journey with the strength card. With the strength card, you gain strength from this journey. And I have to pull another card here, because to me, there's still a message in this reading. I'm picking up someone that has left, or may have left the relationship, ended a relationship, may have been very dependent on the individual, and now you're at a place where you're trying to find who you are. Intuitively, you're moving. You don't have the clear clarity on the direction you're going in. But it seems as though you being on this journey, in the near future, you will gain much strength. There's much you will learn, because you've been concerned if you can move forward, if you can go ahead with your life. This is something new to you. This is something new. You might have been with this person many years, could be a long years. You might have been with this person. And the person you were so close to, Capricorn. And now you're wondering if you have the strength to move forward. But Spirit is going to give you the strength and the clarity and the wisdom to move forward. And we have here the card of triumph. And we're speaking about moving forward. Moving forward. And with the card of triumph, which is the Chariot. And all of these are major arcana cards. Wow, so this is a really deep transformation. There's a lot of change going on here. There's a lot of change. All these major arcanas is telling me that this great change will produce greatness within you. I see greatness here. I see a person that might have been persecuted for who they are, might have felt that they weren't good enough, might have been so just so out to please other people but not themselves. They might have felt unworthy, or someone might have made them feel unworthy. But you were so dependent on this individual. You found yourself, and this person could have brought you to a place of dependency, because your self-esteem might have been compromised with the negative words you've been hearing. Now it came to an end. And now you think that this end is not good You may have be very sorrowful because of this end, because now this end is bringing great change and transformation in you. This is a deep reading. This is very deep. This is very deep because this is getting to the core here of our inner self, of our inner ability. But now you have gained strength on your journey. Intuitively, now you're trying to decipher who you are. Are you the person that they wanted you to be? Spirit says follow your spirit guides. Follow your intuition. Okay? Because you're going to see that you're going to gain strength along your journey. The strength of the lion, Simba and the Lion King. But the great strength of the lion. And see this? Wisdom. Wisdom. Not only strength, you're going to have wisdom. I see these things being restored. I see clarity. That will enable you to move forward to your greatness. Because it sounds like someone rising out of the ashes to me. Someone coming to a place that they didn't think that they were worthy enough, but yet they find themselves a little bit confused on their journey because now they were hit with a change. And now they find themselves with this, whatever ended in their life. They're wondering, are they able to go on or move forward? And I'm going to tell you, Capricorn, listen clearly. That if you have been to a point that you didn't feel worthy, or you're wondering if you can move forward, or your self-esteem might have been compromised, Spirit says you have the strength to move forward. You have the strength not only to move forward, but you're going to triumph on your journey. You're going to succeed, bottom line. You're going to gain success. That's powerful. Well, this concludes the reading. And if this reading resonates with you, Capricorn, or anyone that's touched by this reading, or maybe you've gotten a morsel or a crumb or something out of it that inspired you to move forward, give it a thumbs up. I appreciate it. It lets me know to continue to move forward as well. Until next time, again, thank you for your likes. Thank you for your shares. And thank you so much for subscribing. God bless you.